while since you've seen the inside of my car, right? So I thought with spooky season behind us, I haven't been to the library in what felt like forever. But I did find a book that's on my Goodreads to read list. The Children God Forgot by Graham Masterson. I've been wanting to read this for a while, and when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, let me get that. So that's our next book. It seems very, I don't want to say paranormal, but it does have some paranormal stuff. And it's about, like, I guess, weird children? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. It seems like it's going to be a good one, but I guess I'll see you guys in the first 50 pages. I have a couple errands to run. It's almost anniversary time for me and the boyfriend, so I have an idea for a gift that I want to go pick up. But I will see you guys at the next check-in. Bye for now. Thank you, Sander. So, let me tell you how much fun it is living next door to me. I just grabbed a big butcher knife out of our kitchen and had to go out to the car to get my sunglasses for this bit that I'm doing for the video on the ruins. And my neighbors were taking in their groceries, and she's super sweet. She works from home too. And she looks over like, hey, filming a video? I was like, yeah. Okay. God love them. They're really sweet people. They're really sweet people, but like, it doesn't even faze her. We haven't lived here 6 months, and it's already to the point where it doesn't even faze her to see this rolling around outside with like a butcher knife and some sunglasses. God love them. Hey guys, 50-page check-in for The Children God Forgot. You know, not a whole lot happening, but what has happened has been awesome. I feel like we are kind of just getting introduced to our timelines. We've got 3 stories going on. All of them are set in London. All of them are very different. 2 of them are really piquing my interest. The first one is about a woman who she is an immigrant from Africa. And the second one is about a woman who cleans drains in the city of London. And side note, they did a little bit about her surroundings, and don't flush weird shit down the drain. There's your PSA. Anyway, it was disgusting, but it was great. There has been a little bit of like body-ish horror happening, and it was really awesome. Like, really awesome. If that's where this book is heading, or even if that's where that one storyline is heading, it's gonna be worth it just for that. But yeah, so far I'm really liking it. There are already, I can see a few things that are tying all 3 of our storylines together, and I'm eager to see where they go, if they converge. Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. Like I said, I think in my initial check-in, the start of the vlog, this book has been on my to read for a while, so I'm really excited to get into it. But not a whole lot happening today. It is Muhammad's birthday, and many of my students celebrate that because they are from Islamic countries. So I had a very slow day. I actually only had 2 students today, and I got to sleep in until 6 a.m., which is super late for me, and it was glorious. Yeah, I got to have a wonderfully slow morning. It was great. The 2 students I did have today were older and regulars, so it doesn't even feel like work. So it's just been a wonderful day. Nice, slow day. And I think that's good because I feel like I'm trying to get a sore throat. Hopefully that doesn't go anywhere, but yeah, I feel like I'm trying to get a sore throat. And little fact about me, I don't think I've ever mentioned, is I really like, I like to ferment. I like to ferment things. I make kombucha and pickles and stuff like that. But we actually were given a pineapple, like a whole pineapple. And I don't usually buy whole pineapples. If I'm going to buy pineapple, I just buy it frozen or in a can. So I decided that I was going to make, because my throat is a little like, ugh, I thought I would make tepeche. And if you've never heard of it, because I only found out about it a couple years ago, it is a fermented drink that hails from Mexico. One, you might know about it. But I love it. It is so, so tasty. And, you know, you make it with like pineapple rind. And I usually put a little something in there, like I'll put a little bit of ginger, you know, some peppers. Like, I don't like it super hot. Like, my boyfriend, I'm not sure the man even has taste buds. He can eat like super hot stuff. I cannot. But I do like a little bit of heat. And I hope I'm not butchering the name. I've always called it tepeche. And so I put a few peppers in there, and then you just kind of let it sit. And, oh, it's very good. It's very tasty. If you like pineapple and you like fermented things, I highly recommend. You know, it's easy to find a recipe, and it's super easy. Honestly, it's super easy to make. So, yeah, maybe Google that if you're so inclined. But anyway, I'm going to go. Like I said, kind of a slow day. And I'm going to enjoy this nice, crisp, sunny day we're having. I'll see you guys in another 50 pages. Bye for now. Welcome back to my car. I know, right? I'm here to get the kiddo. And while I was sitting here, I hit page 100. So I wanted to do a quick check-in. Do you all remember that TV show? And I haven't had cable in forever, so I don't know. This might still be a thing. I think it was called like Dirty Jobs. Oh my gosh. That guy on that show needed to follow around one of our characters, Gemma. She is I think they call them flushers, where they keep the sewers of London clear. And oh my gosh, we had a scene down there that is freaking gross. So gross. Now, that did not overshadow some of the... I hesitate to call it body horror. It's not really body horror. It's almost... Okay. It's almost Frankensteinian. Kind of, sort of. Yeah. But I'm loving it. It's amazing. It's so good. And if it keeps on this track, this might be like top 10 of the books that I've reviewed on my channel. No joke. I know it's a little early to say that at just the first 100 pages of a 400 and some page book, but seriously, I'm thoroughly enjoying every single storyline so far. But kiddos should be out here soon, so I will see you guys in another 50 pages. Bye for now. Hey guys, so I still feel like crap, but my day is over, and I wanted to do a little crafting. Yeah, I've done with work for today. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. You like my mug? So I made myself some tea, and I thought we could just chit-chat a little bit while I put some studs on this Goodwill dress that I got for like $7. I'll put some footage in here of before. I'm not going to do anything massive to it. I just wanted to put some studs around like the sleeves and whatnot. So I thought this would be a good chance for me to tell you guys about this anime that I've been obsessed with. And that is essentially what we're doing today, is making the dress of one of these characters. Me and the kiddo, the boyfriend's daughter, have been watching The Promised Neverland, and I finished season 2. Holy crap. I'm in love. It's amazing. So today, with this dress, when I saw it, I thought of Isabella, the mom character. Yeah, but you know me, like, I can't just leave it at that. So I'm gonna kind of make a goth version, I guess you could say. I found the studs from Amazon. I also found an apron. Now, in the show, she wears like a full body version. The dress, the only drawback to this dress is that it's high-low, and that's not what her dress looks like, but everything else was just perfection. Like the buttons up the back, I mean, that just screams authority figure to me. And I found super cheap on Amazon, just this little ruffled, I'm still out, I really want to draw like skulls all over it, but I don't know, that might be taking it a bit too far. But I do want to kind of like punk up the dress a little bit. Oh, and I found these at Spirit Halloween. They're the purple and black striped. They only had like plus size though, so I hope these aren't super huge on me. I usually wear like mediums. So anyway, I found these at Spirit Halloween, and if you saw, I don't know if, depending on the picture that I find to put up here, she has purple eyes. So I'm going to do a whole like purple and black theme for this, essentially. So yeah, anyway, I thought we could just chit chat. Like I said, I feel like crap. So please excuse my voice if it sounds terrible. But yeah, if you want to just hang around for this part of the vlog and talk about The Promised Neverland and anime, here we go. Hi. So, yes, these are leg warmers. Don't judge me. I love them. They're like this, like, baby shit brown. They're awesome. Who knows? We might stud these today, too, if you keep talking about them. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I think we're going to start with the arms. And what I have planned is, you see, it's got that little seam right there. I'm going to go just behind that and do like a row of studs all the way around. I'm absolutely terrified that I'm going to mess this pretty little dress up, but here goes nothing. So, like I said in the little like crappy intro I gave you guys, I thought we could take this opportunity to maybe just chit-chat about one of my newest obsessions, which is The Promised Neverland. So, if you haven't heard of it, it's on, I think actually it's on Hulu and Netflix. Oh my gosh. The premise of this show is amazing. And I'm just going to tell you right now, you know, if you want to watch it, maybe don't listen to my sick ass talk, because you know I've said it in other videos that I suck at spoiler free, and I don't feel like trying to have the brain power to not give you guys spoilers, because I freaking love this show. So the whole premise is that you have this house, like this, honestly, it's like an orphanage. That's what the first thing I thought of, was that it was like an orphanage, because you have all these children of various ages running around. And yeah, there's one authority figure here by the name of Mom. That's the only thing you get here in the beginning of the season. It's almost cult-like, you know? Because they're all dressed in these various shades of white and gray. And yeah, that's one of the first things I thought, was it almost looks very cult-like. But, oh, and by the way, the mom is actually who we're doing today, Isabella. This is whose outfit we are trying to achieve and or ruin in today's video. So we meet her, and right off the bat, you get this like creepy vibe from her. You know, she's almost too nice, right? She really is. She's almost too nice. But I did get the sense that she truly cares about these kids, you know? So jury's still out at that point as to whether or not they even are her kids, or if this is a whole like orphanage / cult idea. I'm, not sure. So we get in here and we see, it's basically set up like just your basic orphanage. The kids have meal times, the mom, I use that term loosely, the mom figure is making sure they're bathed and whatnot, and you see that there are these 3 kids that seem to be a little bit older than the rest of them, and those turn out to be our main characters here, really. I mean, there's a ton of characters in this anime, but these 3 are the main focus of our action, and they are Emma, our crazy orange-headed girl, and then you have Ray, who is the little, like, emo boy, who I love. I love his character. And then you have Norman, who... Norman had me on a roller coaster. I can't even tell you if I liked Norman. I can't tell you if I like Norman now. I don't know. But anyway, so you get this whole thing about how all the kids have to take these tests, right? And apparently Norman is just some kind of boy wonder when it comes to this, but all of the kids are super smart. And you find out that the place that they're at, this what I've been calling an orphanage, is called Gracefield House. And anybody else, it's still giving off cult vibes to me, So you know that something wacky is going on. And I feel like even the kids kind of know something wacky is going on, but they all they grew up here, they just trust everything implicitly. And you see there's this pretty little blonde-headed girl, real little, like 7, 8-ish, and she gets adopted or chosen by a family. So then that solidifies my whole thing about, oh, this must be like an orphanage of some sort. But then the mom figure, she is walking this little girl out to meet the family at this gate, which we have seen Norman and Ray and Emma talk about how, you know, oh, we'll pass this gate is, you know, this world full of pain, and we're so lucky that we're protected here and given the best food and the best clothing and so on and so forth. Well, you see the mom take this little girl. Yeah, apparently there is no such thing as families. This is all a farce. And you are actually living in this, like, monstrosity of a world. It's very... I hesitate to use the word post-apocalyptic because it's not. It's just you are thrown into this world that these kids had no idea even existed. And you could call this spoilers. I mean, again, if you want to watch this, you know, maybe don't listen to me. But I don't feel like, I mean, if you look at the cover of the show on Netflix or Hulu, you're going to see that there is more to this than just kids in an orphanage. So you find out that in this world, monsters exist, like legit monsters. Obviously, as viewers, you're thinking, okay, these are going to be our bad guys, right? It's so much deeper than that. And in true anime fashion, let me just pause here and talk about how beautifully illustrated this show is. If for no other reason, watch it for that. Because some of the scenes are just absolutely breathtaking. There is this particular type of flower that you see sticking out of the body of various characters as the show progresses. And just the way it's illustrated is gorgeous. But, getting back to it, suffice it to say you find out that there's a world full of monsters, and through a series of very random events, the kids discover this, particularly our three oldest, Emma, Ray, and Norman. But you find out, and this is why I bring this up on my horror tube channel, you find out that this is indeed not an orphanage. This is actually a human, like, harvesting farm. Like, these monsters like to eat us, specifically children, and specifically the brains of smart children. So that's what this house is for. This house is for growing smart children in order to sell their body parts. Yeah, I'll give you a second to absorb what I just said while we take a look at the sleeve. I think it turned out pretty easy. Oh, well, maybe not. One just fell off. I told y'all this is my first go at this. It turned out pretty decent though. Let me replace that one. So, have we absorbed the whole idea of monsters eating kids yet? Okay. Once you find out the whole, like, monsters eating kids thing, all of our characters just start to develop in such a fantastic way. You really get this wonderful character development of these three kids. And this whole time, of course, they're having to worry about an entire household full of people. And the villain that is the mom, Isabella, who we're doing today, I just love her. Oh my gosh. I love how they did her whole character. She's so multifaceted, you know, because there's this whole... You find out the history behind the mothers of these houses, and yes, I say houses. Gracefield is not by itself as far as harvesting is concerned of children. You find out the whole backstory of these mother figures, and it is tragic and horrifying and just freaking awesome, you know, and then just her development as a character is amazing. She's not this cut and dry evil, but then she's got some, like, uncanny valley kind of going on because she always wants to, like, keep sweet and keep smiling, but at the same time, I'm, you know, breeding kids for death and stuff like that. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. And I know I'm probably ranting, but, you know, blame the cold medicine. Blame the cold medicine. I have seen movies that don't have the character development that 2 seasons of this anime had. And again, if for no other reason, watch it for the beauty of it. If you are a fan of anime, like the art style at all, and you haven't seen this, do yourself a favor, watch it. It is gorgeous, especially the scenes when they get into the forest. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just trying to find a place to hold on to help me bend these little shits over so I don't eat my fingertips all to pieces. Oh, and another thing too, I obviously want to read this now. And and I apologize in advance if I say anything wrong when it comes to anime or manga. Again, I'm not the be-all end-all. I don't know very much about it at all. I pretty much just know what I like. So guys, I just got a notification while I was filming that I just got an email that I made my first ever sell on my Poshmark store. I just think it's funny that came while I was crafting. Granted, I wasn't crocheting at the time, but I thought that was pretty cool. They bought, because if you don't know, it's always in my description box, but I do have a Poshmark store. I show my true colors as a 60-some-year-old woman. I'm not 60. But no, I do love to crochet, but I do tend to stick with like spooky stuff, and it's my hope that whoever bought, because they bought like 4 things, it was amazing. It's my hope that maybe they're buying them as like Halloween goodies for someone. I would love that. That makes my heart happy to think that one of my little creations might be making someone's day, someone's Halloween a little bit brighter. That's pretty awesome to think about. But yeah, they bought they bought my little Michael Myers, which I was super proud of. They bought my little alien and I have a cow that was getting abducted by a UFO. It wasn't the greatest one in the world. I priced it super low because it was my first crack at it. But that whole thing, I'm sure you've seen it. I'll try to remember to put a picture of it here. But I'm sure you've seen a similar idea. And it cracks me up, the whole, like, cow getting abducted by a UFO thing. But yeah, so they bought a ton of stuff. It was really cool. It was very cool. That makes me so stinking happy, I can't even tell you. So I'm going to spread this out and I will give you guys a little bit of an overview of what we did. So I'm here with the 150-page check-in. I still feel like crap. Okay, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready for a class, but this book. Oh my god, this book. So, I thought with this check-in that I was going to do a little bit about how this one character is really being like a total dick because he wasn't believing his girlfriend about this particular like monster thing that's happening in the book. I don't want to give too much away until the review. Let's just say that we have octopus babies and we have the weirdest assault that I've ever read. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. And you know what? None of these characters can figure out where this little monster is coming from. I ask you, where do octopus live? In the water. Nobody has thought to look in the bathroom. No one. They're like, how does it keep getting in the house? The toilet, dumbass. The toilet. It has to be. It hasn't said that in the book. This is not a spoiler. This is just me ranting. But I swear to God, I think that's how this little thing is traveling. It's going in the toilet. And nobody has thought about it. I'm like, it looks like a freaking octopus. It's not an octopus, but it looks like a freaking octopus. And I'm like, nobody has thought about going in the toilet? Come on. Come on now. Strangest freaking assault just happened though. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And I knew this is how the things was thinking. I knew this is what he wanted to do. But the fact that it actually played out, But the boyfriend believes her now. There's that. Anyway, I know I look a mess, and I really do not feel good right now. I'm so congested, but I do have a couple classes still yet ahead of me, but I think I might cut out a little bit early today just because of how I feel. So anyway, I'll see you guys in another 50 pages. Bye for now. Hey guys, so 200-page check-in for The Children God Forgot. Let me get comfortable. So, like I said, I have not felt good at all today, and I've got to go get the kiddo in about an hour, but I have gotten a lot of reading done today, so that's awesome. This book. Oh my god. I don't even know where to begin. This review is going to be bonkers. Okay, first thing. I told you all that it takes place in London, and there are a number of characters. I kind of feel like I'm getting thrown back into A Clockwork Orange, because there are a number of characters who speak in what I'm assuming is a very, like, thick twang. Lots of, I'm assuming maybe like London words that I have no idea what they mean. Most of them are discernible based on like the context clues, but there have been a few that I've had to look up. Lots of toilet and poop words. Because I told you our main character is like, one of our main characters is like a flusher with the sewer system. So lots of that. So I'm learning a lot about like what I'm assuming is maybe like some English or London twang, perhaps. Not sure. But yeah, you guys know I like stuff like that. Anyway, I don't know how to convey to you without spoilers, because you guys know I saved that for the review, just the absolute batshit insanity that has happened in certain sections of this book. I told you guys in previous check-ins that we have a couple different storylines happening, and they are all very quickly coming together. We actually just, in about the last 10 pages, kind of solidified the last timeline altogether. I'm not joking with you when I say that I'm concerned that I'm going to have nightmares about not the book in and of itself, but kind of some of the themes and one scene in particular. Now, I'm going to say this here, and hopefully if I remember, I'm going to say this in the review. I will say that I think this book warrants a little bit of a trigger warning if you have some sensitivities to sexual assault. And I know it makes me feel weird even saying that, but truth be told, the horrific scene with our monster child and one of the women, I can see it possibly affecting people who have that trauma. Okay? So, yeah, I know that sounds probably bonkers to those of us who don't have that trauma in our lives, but I feel like if I did have that and I wanted to pick this book up, I would want to know about that. Okay? Yeah, it was insane. So, I'm really looking just to see how this book ends, because we've got ghosts, we've got monster babies, we've got mutants, we've got like a detective kind of like whodunit thing going on. There's a lot happening. Oh, and I have to tell you all. So I feel like you guys probably do this too. Your family probably ask you about the books you're reading. So I'm pretty sure, I know I did a check-in yesterday when I went to get the kid from school, and, she got in the car, she saw the title of the book, The Children God Forgot, and, she was just asking me about it. So, of course, I'm not going to tell her the whole thing. It's not suitable for a 12-year-old girl. But when I got done describing our, like, main monster, she, dead-ass serious, looks at me and goes, well, I don't think God forgot him. It just sounds like he got tired. I laughed at that. Oh, I laughed at that. So funny. And I've been thinking about that the whole time. Every time we get like another type of like monster kid thing happening, I'm like, God didn't forget, he just got tired. I thought that was funny. I wanted to share it with you. But anyway, like I said, gotta go get the kid in just under an hour. Probably gonna get some more read tonight, hopefully. I still feel like crap. You know, from here down, I feel fine. It's just, it's all right here in my sinuses. I really am blaming the seasons changing. Because it's like, it's been like hardcore cool for the past couple days. I think my nose is just like, let's get ready for winter, yay! Anyway, I'll see you guys in another 50 pages. Bye for now. So I'm back here at the middle school getting the youngin', and I wanted to do the 250 page check-in for the children God forgot. God needs to start remembering, is all I can say. So, in the span of 50 pages, we have had a sewage explosion, complete with raining turds. I'm not joking. And one of our physicians has been killed in an absolutely horrific manner. Yeah. So, again, I have no idea where this is going. None whatsoever. It just, as we go, the madness just continues. There does seem to be, there's a very interesting detective character. She is a Pakistani woman, and she is very intelligent. I really like her, and I really want to see more of how she is going to tackle this, because, oh my gosh, her partner is not the most intelligent person in the world. I'll say that. I'll leave the rest of my opinion for him from the review, I think. But yeah, still feel like crap, but getting a lot of reading done, so there's that. Sorry you guys have to look at potato for the majority of this vlog, but yeah, so yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. It is seriously becoming like top 10 of the best books we've read real fast, and I'm only like halfway done. So anyway, if I don't die between now and 50 more pages, then I will see you guys later. Bye for now. Hey guys, so this will probably be the last check-in for today. 300 page check-in. Yeah, I feel like crap still. But this book, man, oh Lord. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. It just keeps getting more batshit insane. Whatever this entity is that we're dealing with is starting to get way more mad at our two detectives. And if they don't do something soon, I'm pretty sure it's going to start to rip London down around their ears. Yeah. So, just a lot more paranormal stuff is happening, and the kids that God forgot, oh wow. I don't even have words. We've got a detective story, we've got a ghost story, we've got body horror. There's a lot to unpack with this book. This is going to be a fun review. But anyway, like I said, guys, I kind of feel like crap. And as normal, it's an early day tomorrow, so this will probably be my last check-in for today. But we're under 150 pages from the end, so might finish it this weekend. Probably. I'll see you guys in another 50 pages. Bye for now. Hey guys. Still feel like crap, but this isn't a book check-in, but our neighbors, like across the street and 3 houses down, were having a yard sale, and I saw they had books, which made me think of Michael K. Vaughan finding books on people's front yards. Anyway, I went there and I did get a book, but I also got 2 other things that I wanted to show you. Number 1 is I got this, In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. It looks good. The woman who had the house, she said her daughter brought this to put in there, but it says, who pulls a gun at a bachelorette party? The answers are unveiled. Just try to guess how sinister the plot is. Packs a horror punch. Yeah, so I was like, well, we'll give it a whirl. It was like $1. So, and I like the cover. So I thought we'd give it a whirl. Next, she had a bunch of CDs for $1. Little walk down memory lane. Woohoo! Yeah, I mean for $1, and the CD's in really good condition too. So I was like, you know what? I like to keep CDs in the car. I'm to the age now where my music's at yard sales. But the real star of this show is as we were leaving, her husband was like, we have a bunch of pictures over here for free. You should take a look. And a lot of them were like religious pictures and things like that, which I'm not dogging on. It's just not my bag. And then I saw this one. Let me just show you. Let me let it speak for itself. I think there's a glare. Hold on. I'll get a little closer. And it just says judgment, or the judgment. Literally, like, God giving, you know, like this like for shame thing. I don't know if that's a thing everywhere. It was where I grew up. But I thought that was really just kind of weird, and I loved it. So yeah, got that for free at last. And it's huge. I don't know if you can tell, but it's big. And yeah, the framing seems to be really well done, but I just thought it was really strange, and I love it. And I think I'm going to put it up in here somewhere. So yeah, still feel like crap. The kiddo feels like crap too, so we're just sharing the funk. Oh, and also, I meant to tell you guys, Chris recommended me some, like, hick horror, or I think the more refined tastes call it Southern Gothic, but hick horror. One moment. And I picked this up, A Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock. Chris, if you're watching, thanks for the recommendation. But yeah, it's, I like it because it takes place close to where I grew up, and actually kind of where I am now. But yeah, I love me some hick horror, so he recommended this. So thank you, Chris. And I figured, why not show you guys two of the other books? I will not be doing reviews on these. These are just for me to enjoy and read. But I picked up What Makes You Not a Buddhist, and In the Buddha's Words. This is an anthology from the Pali Canon, and these were just at my library for, like, I think this one was 50 cents, this one was like $2. But I'm very much into Buddhism, so I thought these would be really cool. So I got these at my little, like, library sale. Anyway, just wanted to check in. Again, I apologize for looking like a sick potato and probably sounding like a sick potato, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go probably read a little bit, and I think the boyfriend's making curry tonight because that's my favorite. Yeah, he's that kind of person. And maybe listen to a little Corn. Where are my 90s alternative kids at? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Hey guys, 350-page check-in for The Children God Forgot. Boy, I'm feeling better today. Can I just say that first? I slept for like 10 hours yesterday. No joke. I think I went to bed at like 7 and woke up at my usual time of 3:30. But I feel so much better today. It's still not 100% gone away, the whole like crud, but much better. Anyway, so 350-page check-in. This book is, you know, you ever find yourself wondering, like, why? Why would a character make this decision? And with because it seems like, I told you in a previous check-in that all of our stories have kind of like came together. So our main focus are these two detectives now. And this one, oh my gosh, it's a guy and a girl. And the woman is very, very intelligent, but almost to the point of being annoying about it. I'm not gonna lie. She's kind of a know-it-all. Not as bad as, like, let's say Jeff in the Ruins, but kind of a know-it-all. Sort of, kind of. And then you have her partner, who is very much like your standard, I've been a cop longer than you've been alive, I've seen it all twice, and I have the t-shirt and the coffee mug. That's this guy. But he's very, like, I don't want to say socially inept, but just, I don't know. It's like he doesn't know how to act in certain situations. Like, he's just constant cop. You know, like, Law and Order SVU all the time, 100% of the time. And I don't know, it makes for a very odd dynamic. But this whole thing, we're getting a little bit more about some of the supernatural stuff that's going on. And it was such a small little blurb. I'm not going to say that I wanted more, but I wanted more. You guys know this by now. I'm hoping we get more though, because there's still like around about almost 100 pages left. So, but we did get a little bit of a backstory as to where some of this supernatural shit's coming from. But I don't know what they're going to do with all these kids now. You know, like they're everywhere. I don't know what they're going to do. Like they've kind of, I don't know, they've kind of put them at this place, but I just don't see that panning out real well based on past events in the book. I don't think these kids are going to stay put. And now that they're all together, and yeah, I feel like there are bad things going to happen to these detectives. And gory things, real gory things. Like this particular paranormal entity is not subtle in exacting her feelings. But anyway, I guess I will see you guys. I think I might just wait until the end of the book because it's just a touch over 400 pages. I think it's like 420. So I think I might wait until the end of the book to do my final check-in. But I will see you guys then. Bye for now. So guys, we did it. If this sickness has done anything, it got us through this book super fast. This is going to be a weird review. I'm just going to say it right now. It's going to be a weird review. There is so much crap that happened in this book. If you like, I would almost even go so far as to say body horror. It was slight body horror. Not like in your face. Like if you're wanting to maybe get into body horror, this might be a good book for you. But I have to say, I loved it. I loved it. It was a very good, like, if you like detective stories, but with some kind of like strange paranormal twist, this is a good book for you. There was so many different things in this book that I was not expecting. I was not expecting a detective-centered story. I wasn't expecting like paranormal ghosts. Yeah, and there was even like some moral conundrums happening, okay? Like the whole when does life begin argument thing going on. Yeah, lots to unpack here. So hopefully I will get the review filmed soon. I'm going to try and give myself a little bit of time to bounce back fully. I'm at about 90%. But I don't want that number to go down. I want it to continue to go up. So I am going to try to take it a little bit easy for the next couple of days, just so that whatever this is goes away and then I can fully enjoy the fall season, because I'm pretty sure my body's just reacting to the seasons changing. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for another vlog. I'm sorry if this one was super chatty and not a whole lot of excitement, but thanks for sticking with Sick Pax. Anyway, guys, again, thanks so much for sticking around for another vlog, and stay tuned for the review for The Children God Forgot. And until next time, bye for now.